Hey folks, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. Today I want to show you guys how I made this style. I won't say they're wheel vintage because they're not, but the wheel vintage style of wheel for my truck for a fraction of the cost that you see here on the C10. I don't know who C10 this is. I just found it on Google. But it's a nice looking truck and it's a classic look that I really like, and it really goes over big with hot rods and that kind of thing. Um, the only problem with it is that it's quite expensive, as you can see here. The wheels are a little over $100 a piece. The caps are a little over $40 a piece. So you're into this setup for almost $600, and it's just a primered wheel. It's not even powder coated. Um, so I like to have nice things, believe it or not, if you've been watching the channel. I just don't like to spend a lot of money on them, and I like to work a little smarter and not just, solve everything with my wallet. So believe it or not, what I did here with a little outside of the box thinking, the hubcaps from this Chevy Astro and a set of stock grungy old regular wheels from a C10. You see how these the front two have this weird little oblong hole. I'll circle it there in the video for you. Those are 15 by 7s, and then the other two are 15 by 8s, and I'll run those on the rear. And then I have another set of, I have two more 15 by 7s that I'll have banded for drag radials for the track. But I think I paid $15 for the wheels. I got the hubcaps, they were $2.50 a piece from the Astro. Mine are not perfect, but that's okay. My truck's a driver. I paid to have them powder coated because I wanted 360-degree coverage, which is kind of hard for me to do in my house oven. And also, I don't have a sandblaster, so it's a lot of labor for me to do. But this guy was able to just bang it right out. $200, $50 a wheel. And they came out looking like this, and I couldn't be happier with them. So at that point, all I had to do was the caps. You see here's the stock Astro cap, which doesn't look bad in and of itself, and you can clean that up. But what I went ahead and did was, in this little video here you can see, which is actually what I shot for you guys today, but now I'm just talking over it. I just used aircraft stripper, clean strip aircraft stripper, sprayed it on there, waited about 30 minutes, hosed it off, sprayed another coat on there, waited about 45 minutes, hosed it off, and then cleaned it up with some 0000 steel wool. And if you didn't know, steel wool is graded like sandpaper. There's different coarsenesses, and 40s is the finest that I know of that you can buy at your local store. So it's good for like polishing glass and things like that. It doesn't leave scratches. But at the end of it all, they came out looking like this, which I'm pretty pleased with myself for some wheels that I know will fit my truck. And they're powder coated, so I know they're going to be pretty durable compared to paint. And all in $235. Like, that's the price of two of these wheel vintage wheels to start with. So I just want to encourage you guys to think outside the box a little bit and maybe look off the beaten path for things, because they're, like my friend Oscar the Grouch says, it's called trash can, not trash cannot. Just because everybody's walking by this stuff doesn't mean that it doesn't have value. If you put your thinking cap on and, think, how can I use it? And so, the stock steel wheels on a Chevy, they're 5x5 lug pattern, and they take a 10.5-inch hubcap. So any 10.5-inch hubcap you can find will fit these. You can find baby moons or whatever, dog dish, poverty caps, whatever you want to call them. There's something out there to suit your taste that'll fit these if you like this. So hopefully that helps you guys out on your project. Hopefully it gets your little noggins thinking, and hopefully it gets, I'd like to see what you guys come up with outside the box, on a budget. Just because stuff's on a budget doesn't mean it has to be garbage. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.